Major setback in the effort to bring peace to Haiti now. A plan to install new leadership there appears to be falling apart. Haitian political parties have rejected the plan to transition to an interim prime minister after the previous leader just resigned after pressure from those armed gangs in revolt. U.S. Marines have now been deployed to beef up security and evacuate staffers at the U.S. Embassy in Port-au-Prince. And our senior Pentagon reporter, Louis Martinez, has been following all the details. So, Louis, let me ask you, if a presidential council is not created and an interim prime minister is not selected, then who's going to lead the country with all these armed gangs holding court?
That's the real question, Kara, because this was just a plan that was formulated on Monday. Secretary of State Tony Blinken and other senior Caribbean leaders catch this plan to come up with this council. They're going to come up together with the name of a new interim prime minister, and then from that point on, so supposedly stability might return. But the real question is, what is going to happen now? Is this really, as you mentioned, this is a real setback in all of this. And the real question is, what are the gangs going to do? Because it was the gangs that were responsible for all the violence that you're seeing on the screens right now, because they ostensibly they had wanted the resignation of Ariel Henry. Well, they got it, but now the question is, if there's going to be a collapse of this framework to get his successor, then what happens next? So I think the real question is now, what will the gangs do?
Right. The multi-million-dollar question. Congress did organize this private evacuation, though, for several Americans that were stranded. So who exactly was rescued in that mission, and how did the extraction go down?
So two things to talk about, Kira. First was the American military extracting some non-essential personnel from the U.S. Embassy in Port-au-Prince over the weekend. And then yesterday what we did was we learned that there was another extraction of private individuals, including mostly some orphans, and this was an effort organized by Mitch Albom, the famous author. And he organized this essentially with the assistance of some members of Congress. Now, this was not involving the U.S. military. This was a private effort, and essentially the private helicopter went into Haiti and was able to get these individuals out. But it kind of speaks to the desperation that is going on inside of Haiti right now, that even a private effort has to be organized in order to get some Americans and even some Haitian orphans, in this case, out of the country.
Well, the Biden administration is now considering using Guantanamo Bay as a migrant processing center for Haitians. How exactly would that work? And do you think it's going to reach that level?
Well, it doesn't sound like it right now, Kara, because what we've heard is from the spokesman at the White House, John Kirby. He says there are no concrete plans for this right now. It sounds like this is just in the discussion phase. And part of the reason why is because there is a history of Guantanamo Bay being used in the past to deal with some of the crises of Haitian migrants leaving Haiti. But there are no indications that that's happening right now. If anything, we're told that the migrant flow is actually pretty low from Haiti.
All right. Louis Martinez at the Pentagon for us. Louis, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.